I will defeat you!
Hey guys, Mars Singing here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today I wanted to do a video showcasing a very specific rotation here that I think is quite fun to use over on the 200% physical God Goku team, and that is of course the AGL Carnival Goku that has just come out on Global, and the physical LR Ultimate Gohan. So these guys when together on rotation share 5 links. Now, and one thing I will say about this rotation straight off the bat is, as is a lot of people's complaints with Gohan overall as a unit, I guess, is that ki can sometimes be an issue, because whilst these guys do share 5 links, none of them give any ki. So Gohan's only ki link is Shocking Speed, and the AGL Goku does not have that. But in terms of their overall links, they're getting 60% attack and 20% defense, because they share all in the family, which at level 10 is 20% defense, which makes a pretty significant difference. You can really notice like when you have it active and when you don't. So it's quite a lot of defense, especially for a unit like Goku, who's stacking defense, building up as he's taking hits, and then of course Ultimate Gohan builds up his passive by performing super attacks. So as these guys start to get built up, them then getting an extra 20% from the link is really good. So the rotation can be a lot of fun. You just have to be careful with the ki. So obviously one way you can kind of try to work around that is to plan the rotation in advance, right? Like, so say here for example, we finished off the first phase here, now we go into the second phase. Now as long as we don't kill him in this rotation, the idea would be to kind of try and set up orbs ready for the next turn. So unfortunately the ki on this rotation hasn't really been that great either, but I guess we could do I mean, these guys have their guard on the first turn at least, so I guess if we do this. Oh, that did not drop down the other orb the way I thought it was going to. Alright, well. I guess we're going to just do this then. I guess it doesn't matter if Bardock gets a super here or not, since he's not being attacked. And so we drop down the orbs, ready for Gohan on the next turn. I definitely could have done that slightly better. You certainly don't have to deliberately sell out other units for giving ki for the next rotation. That's not what I was intending to do, but the orbs on that rotation unfortunately were not very good. But we got the 6 orbs for God Goku, which is probably the most important part, right? Because now here he is just going off. He gets a lot of links from the LR gods. I guess actually, to be fair, us not finishing him off here probably is good, because otherwise, that's what I'm saying, you have no control. If you finish off the enemy and then you go into the next rotation, obviously you just get a freshly spawned set of orbs, and that's of course where you're just at the mercy of RNG essentially. So I think what we'll do here, because we got the so much support, I guess it's not really going to matter now, right? Because Gohan's not even going to get to Super. But this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I think, is really good for this team. He is a unit that supports AGL, Tech, and Physical, which, as you can see from the build, is like the entire team. So the other rotation, which is not the focus of the showcase, we're running God Goku and the Gods. And then on this rotation, we're running Goku and Gohan. They all get the support from this Tech World Tournament Gohan, which is really good. So what's Goku's defense here? 430k at the start of his second appearance here. And then let's go ahead and do this. Gohan in slot 3 does give a lot of extra support as well. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way Goku doesn't kill here, but that's why I like using some of these stages that are a little bit longer. They take a little while to, you know, build up. Because they don't attack as much as some of the harder stages, but it gives us an opportunity to like see the rotation a fair few times and sort of check in with their stats and everything as they start building up. Because when you go into events like Metal Cooler Core, for example, right, you get like 3 turns against the army and then you're at the core like straight away. Do I want to save orbs for the next turn? I think I probably won't. Let's do this. Well, actually, that's a pretty good... There's a lot of AGL and physical orbs, so I think we probably will be okay if we do this. Because then look at that set up on the left side there. It means we've got all those AGL orbs for Goku and then all the physical orbs for Gohan. But God Goku not dodging again with the super. At least we got the 6 orbs for the guard though, I suppose. But I really like running these new comps with God Goku's team. God Goku ended up being such a high value pull. Like if you got him during the Saiyan Day celebration, I mean his leader skill, you can run all 4 of the anniversary LRs, and 3 of them, so everyone except for the Int Gohan, are all getting the full 200% from his leader skill as well. Gohan's obviously only getting the 170 for being a Hybrid Saiyan, but he's not on Exploding Rage or Power of Wishes. And of course, the interesting thing about this combo, using the Goku and the Ultimate Gohan, is they are using completely different sections of this God Goku's leader skill, because the AGL Carnival Goku is a pure Saiyan and Power of Wishes character, and then Gohan is a Hybrid Saiyan and Exploding Rage character, so both using different 170 and plus 30 parts of the leader skill, which is kind of cool. That's why these leader skills are so much better when there's a couple of categories involved. But let's see here. So now this is what we're talking about. We're going into a fresh new phase, so we don't get to set anything up here. And then, yeah, you can immediately see the issue. Now, if I do... This is going to drop the STR orb down, isn't it? Not the rainbow. And then this will drop the STR... Oh, yeah. See, we can't even set up a bunch of physical orbs for Gohan here, which is unfortunate. I do want Goku to get hit, though. So let's just get the 12-key super here with Gohan. And then... I guess we do want to make sure we get a super. It doesn't really matter too much because of the type advantage, but I would quite like to get the super with Bardock. So we'll do this. What's Goku's defense now? 529k. But there's a lot of hits in that middle slot there. Was it 3? So we're going to get some more of his buff here. Gohan up to 8 mil. Obviously, Gohan needs to get super attacks to build up his passive. So, you know, it can be awkward if you are missing that 20 key. Again, the key orbs really punish you for, you know, Gohan's lack of key links. Because, you know, units like this Goku, not only does he have prepared for battle, as he's getting hit, he's building up key. So, on this rotation, with the support from Bardock, he already had his 18 key super at the start of the turn. Whereas, unfortunately for Gohan, you are a slave to, like, you have to be able to pick up good orbs. Otherwise, it's just not happening for him, which is obviously very unfortunate. Do I transform them now? Their defense is not crazy high. If they eat a super, that would be pretty bad. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do this now. Because then we can get all of these, get the 24 key, and then we'll just grab these. So, I mean, again, we should probably end up just finishing him off here, if not just for the power of God Goku, let alone the LR gods. But yeah, I just thought this would be a fun rotation. What's that? 15 million from God Goku. Whew. That support from Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in slot 3 goes pretty hard on this rotation. So I guess, yeah, that's GG for you. But yeah, I thought this would be a fun rotation to show off. I believe this is the only 200% lead that they share on Global. Obviously, you can run them on some teams together where one of them's only going to get the 170. But in terms of them both getting the full 200% leader skill, I believe this is the only one. Now, God Goku does have shocking speed. I think, did I mention that already? I can't remember. So if we do this, then obviously Gohan does get shocking speed. He doesn't have Kamehameha in the God phase, unfortunately. So let's see. If I do, this, that's going to drop down. Those int orbs at the top going to connect. Okay, it's just going to come all the way down. So 4 orbs, man. You really like, I really like this Gohan unit most of the time, and I definitely would be one of the people that defends him from what I feel is sometimes unfair criticism. But man, like, it does suck when you have an LR and you're 7 turns into an event and you pick up 4 orbs and that's not enough to even get 18 key, let alone 20. Whereas you look at these other units that are getting their build up and everything. I mean, this LR Goku's now at 744k. I'm not sure if he's been hit enough times to get his attack up. So we'll see here when we see the attack stat, or if we see the attack. Oh, there it is. That was the last one. So 9.8. And remember, my AGL Carnival Goku is 55%. Now, he is level 10 links, but he's only 55%, and he's basically doing a 10 million attack stat. while being essentially like an unmovable wall in slot 1, especially in this scenario where he has type advantage. So Gohan getting the additional from the hidden potential. He heard me talking. He's trying to fight back against the fraud allegations. I mean, dropping a 10 million 12 key super additional is pretty good. And then God Goku here. We got the 6 orbs, so he's done that, what, twice in this run, even if he sells and doesn't dodge a super here at the very end. We did get the 6 orbs, so his defense is going to be pretty decent, backed up with guard. Because I know this Nova, like the Shadow Dragons GT stage, where you just fight them all, is one of the older ones, right? It's definitely not one of the most difficult stages anymore, but I feel like people do still underestimate it sometimes. Like, this Nova super attack, if God Goku isn't guarding and doesn't dodge, the super attack from Nova does almost 1 million damage to him. Now, obviously, that's because type disadvantage. But yeah, like, if he doesn't dodge it and he's not guarding, it's GG in that scenario, right? So definitely something to bear in mind. We can't get the orbs here, so I think we'll probably just go ahead and do this, right? Use the active skill with God Goku, and then hopefully dodge all of those attacks in slot 1. In fact, we could actually just be cheeky. We're going to kill here, right? So I don't need to do this. I just kind of wanted to set up a bunch of extra orbs just in case, but this should kill him, right? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Just grab those, and then we are a bit far off of the Dokkan attack, unfortunately, so we're not going to get that on the next rotation. And now we just need Super Saiyan Goku to dodge all of the attacks here in slot 1. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. And then he gets the guaranteed crit here, because he gets guaranteed crit. Is it for 3 turns? So he's going to take out Nova, and we can move on to the final phase. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Like I said, the key can be an issue, but obviously to mitigate that, you run the team with supports. And then, of course, you forget that Ice in the very final bit locks your units in slot 3, which is super annoying. So I guess we will take this opportunity to fire off the active skills and then probably just die because Gohan is locked in slot 1. But what can you do? I mean, I can just pop some items, I guess, so we can see the turn play out. But yeah, very unfortunate. Ice being his annoying self, just like the Shadow Dragon stage itself from the new event. Rotation locking stays being the absolute worst mechanic in the game. So what can you do, eh? But special beam cannon. I know people are like, I'll say it every time we see this, we get this in a video. Like, people can be annoyed all they want that we didn't get playable Beast Gohan, but goddamn is this active skill animation beautiful. So fire this off here, and yeah, there you go. Nearly 10 mil without a crit. Perfect. And then just in case he gets supered, because Gohan really, not only is he not meant to be in slot 1, even if you had him in slot 2, he's getting a lot of defense on super. So obviously this rotation is just really, really bad for him being locked in slot 1. So we'll do that, do this. We can get all this key for Gohan. So apart from Super Saiyan 2 Gohan being locked in slot 1, not a bad set. Of course he did. Well, we got the double Whis here. We probably still take damage as well. Yep, 78k through a double Whis. But, you know, that's rotation locking for you. So Goku with the support after getting hit 9 times. 10.7 basically. Very, very good. I will absolutely take that. And then if he does manage to survive this, Gohan should have a pretty monstrous attack stat here as well. 18.5, jeez. So yeah, I mean, Gohan, despite all his flaws, when he cooks, he cooks. 18.5 million. So yeah, there you go. That is the Carnival LR Goku and Ultimate Gohan rotation. Definitely fun. Not the most optimal. Sometimes key can be an issue, but just with the sheer amount of power they get out of those 5 links that they share, I think that is definitely quite a fun rotation to use. If you're going up, especially because AGL Carnival Goku can just be such a defensive powerhouse anyway. So especially if you're going up against like a tough int enemy, this could be a fun rotation to use. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.